Imagine risking your life every single day not for fame, not for money, but to smuggle children out of a death trap. In Nazi-occupied Warsaw, one woman did exactly that. Her name was Irena Sendler. You've probably never heard of her, yet she saved more children than anyone else during the Holocaust. September 1939, Nazi Germany invades Poland. In the capital, Warsaw, more than 400,000 Jewish men, women, and children are forced into a tiny section of the city known as the Warsaw Ghetto. Behind barbed wire and brick walls, starvation, disease, and deportation to death camps become daily realities. The world mostly looks away. But inside the city, a small group of ordinary people chooses courage over fear. Among them is a 29-year-old social worker named Irena Sendler. She works for the city's welfare department and belongs to the Polish underground. With special permission as a public health inspector, she is allowed to enter the ghetto under the guise of checking for infectious diseases. But she isn't just inspecting. She's planning something far more dangerous, a rescue mission. Irena knows the Nazis intend to wipe out the entire Jewish population. She cannot stop the war, but she can try to save the children. Working with a secret network of volunteers, priests, nuns, ambulance drivers, and ordinary citizens, she begins smuggling Jewish children out of the ghetto one by one. Babies are hidden in toolboxes, potato sacks, and even under stretchers in ambulances marked infectious. Older children are disguised as Catholics, given forged documents, and taught Christian prayers so they can pass checkpoints. Sometimes coffins are used to sneak the smallest ones to safety. Each trip means death if caught, yet she does it again and again. Parents face impossible choices: stay with their children and risk certain death, or hand them over to a stranger with only a whisper of hope. To honor their trust, Irena writes each child's real name and family details on tiny slips of paper, sealing them inside glass jars. She buries these jars under an apple tree in a friend's garden, hoping that after the war the children can be reunited with their families. The courage it takes is beyond imagination. German checkpoints are everywhere. Forged signatures, false medical records, and secret passwords must all line up perfectly or the rescue collapses. Any mistake could mean immediate execution, not just for Irena, but for everyone helping her. Still, she continues. Night after night, week after week, children disappear from the ghetto under the noses of Nazi guards. By 1943, she and her network have rescued hundreds. Each child represents a tiny act of defiance, a blow against the machinery of genocide. But the Gestapo is watching. Informants whisper. The underground network becomes a target. In October 1943, Irena Sendler is arrested. She is dragged to Powiat prison, beaten and tortured. The Nazis demand the names of her contacts and the locations of the hidden children. She refuses to betray them. She is sentenced to death. How did she survive? And what became of the 2,500 children she rescued? That's what we'll reveal in part 2 of this incredible true story. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for part 2.